This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Roadrunners ready to kick it away first. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game-type numbers early this year. But, guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season. He's going to have to be tough. He's going to have to break tackles, have great contact balance, and you got to hold on to the ball. We know this defense prides itself on creating fumbles and causing havoc. So we'll find out just how good this guy really is after this game.
He needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that
initially
play.
tried to fix the issue.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
Issues because he started mapping criminals.
Looking for the edge. Looking for an alley. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Navy will have to punt it away.
Well, I mean, that's bad. I mean, I thought that we had already fixed it since.
Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
Okay, so we want to. What's the? How do we do the
first time?
Have him
And this is
delete all
the
the
guy they
premise
are
first?
going to feed.
This was just all through chat. You want me to add you to the channel?
Who is it?
Patrick Whalen.
He's in the right group for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But he's not getting
Yeah, just add me and explain that I'm going to help.
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right.
But,
Yep.
this one. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
How good has this guy been early this year? Sort of a dark horse. No one really talking about this guy in the Heisman talk or the Doak Walker talk for the nation's outstanding running back. He has just been carving through defenses early this year. This is a rising star in this offense, David, that people can no longer ignore.
And I love what the coaches said about him. It's the attitude every day. He always worked hard. Like all through the preseason, they saw it. They saw some glimpses of this guy could be really special. And then once the game started, it continued to add up. And he truly
makes the grab and room to run. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Delayed handoff. It's Henderson. Oh, he's got some... Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTSA! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeps it himself. First down, he'll keep it. He's past the sticks. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the fullback. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often and usually don't go far down the field. But a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Trying to get the corner. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. To the air, it's Hartman. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Making the adjustment. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker.
Snap to the up man. It's a fake. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Hits inside. It's Baptiste. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Caught on the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Hartman extending the play. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Roadrunners! He got a step and just dusted the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
UTSA 14, Navy 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Here's a give to Robinson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Back to throw, it's Hartman. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. Keeps it, looking for the edge. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff, Robinson running left. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out wide right, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. Might as well run him again. There he goes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll take the return and try to improve. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Grabbed by the kicking team. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The fake and wants to throw. Rush right in his face. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Second down to the air. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Turning it on. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hartman. Still looking, trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. Keeps it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw. Rushes on, fires into the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except for ticket holders. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the #1 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Crimson Tide in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being pumped right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the Roadrunners head coach at the half. They really expect to stick to the running game here in the second half. This is a close game, and he's a little concerned with his quarterback's shaky performance in the first half. Turning the ball over put them in a tough position, but they are dominant on the ground. Expect them to continue to really force that issue at the line of scrimmage here in the third quarter. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll try the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. Play action on first down. They're all over him. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the draw, it's Henderson. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. He'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. They give it to him again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his big tight end. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And his slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Offense in a split backfield. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Motion from the back. Keeps it himself. Pulls it and runs it again. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Hartman. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. This quarterback part of their running game. And he got it oh so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this 4th down conversion, and try to go down the field and get some points on the board.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Straight ahead, it's Duke. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away. They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, midshipmen. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf. The big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Selling the fake. Look out! Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Taken down.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Roadrunners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Duke. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Working the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the midshipman sideline. I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
I love the play call run.
They've got a first down here. Want to start at the end of this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Here's a give to Robinson. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keeps it himself. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Hand off from the shotgun. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And it's the Roadrunners. Really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. And now,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Navy sideline. Developing situation down here with their running back. He has struggled to hold on to the ball today. And trailing in this game late, we'll see if the coaches continue to trust him. They do have a reliable backup, but this is a big moment in the game to see if they can override these early turnovers and get the ground attack that they need to get back in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The ride. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Lets him fly on the move. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll move the wide receiver. Driving forward, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Navy! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Fires to the tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Under pressure. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Right side, it's Anderson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the wide receiver screen. Down he goes.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Oh, pressure's coming. Took a shot as he threw.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Needs it here on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the Roadrunners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second and long here. Gets the back moving. Here's a give to Robinson. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Rush is on. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Off play action. Out wide left, it's Amos. Touchdown, UTSA! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hartman.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this.
Touchdown, Roadrunners! Made the grab in the end zone for 6. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Hartman. Fires left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Left side, it's Robinson. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Throws for the tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Oh, you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man,
he'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, baby.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us.